Alright, so last time we were right here. We just got the chat logs and everything here. You can go ahead and stop. I don't need the music going anymore. We just got this from Minx, who is one of the hackers, and we found out from their other page, right? Wasn't there like a thing? It was like their actual page, right? Yeah, and the projects, go, click our eye, bring this back up, that needs to go away. And there was this project that our hacker friend had done in Freelands. Now, if we try and go to the Freelands, yeah. Freelance doesn't exist anymore. Because of our friend here. Pretty sure, right? Like, I sincerely doubt there's anything around, but check. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright. Let's go to November. This is where it was. Thank you for Chowderman. So Chowderman's got the music playing. Is there anything hidden? I don't think anything's hidden. Wait, could I scroll down on the other page? Hold on. Oh yeah, we can scroll down much farther. Hey look, there's a first stick guy. Yeah, I knew that was there and that's all I know. Okay, alright. There's this. This song is incredibly stupid. Please stop re-adding it to my page or you will come to regret it. I know you think you're above the rules, but please, no text visible in the freelance. It makes it feel like just a page and not another world. Drive out the music, make your own freelance if you don't like it. It's a free country.
Downloading Hypnospace_Dream Tools.
And this was the other thing that he used. Oh no! Oh no, my pet died! I didn't hear it go to the bathroom. Oh well. Oh well, I'll just have to download another one. I don't think I need it anymore, but this is the Hypnospace Toolkit. This is another one of things that our hacker friend used. And of course now the sun's coming out, so my camera seems very blue. Watch, I can fix it in 2 seconds. Boom. Then you flip this over to natural light and ta-da! Look at that. Ta-da! Okay. So, what is this? This is Dream Tools. These tools are... Okay, so remember, in case anyone's forgotten or you're new, Hypnospace is used in your sleep. So that's why it's Dream Tools. It's a headband you put on in your sleep, and it does stuff. These tools are built on Microsoft's internal debug tools. Some function identically to their original design. Some I've had a little fun with. So... debug inbox installer tunes pets. Oh wait, there he is. He's back. Wahahaha. Okay, anyway. Sticker hats, desktop icons, minimalist wallpapers, debugs, installer, installing recursive installer. Maybe this will allow us to go back and just keep doing it over and over again. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Downloads. What am I supposed to do here? It's just a reminder of what we're doing. Oh, Dylan, haha, reliving your enforcement days. I notice you're racking up violations on some user. You do know there are other ways to get HypnoCoin, right? Anyway, just thought it was amusing. It's funny that our violation reporting system works with our servers online, but hey, just goes to show how good I am at coding. Also, your name sounds so familiar. Did we use to chit-chat? So he doesn't remember me? Also, when did I don't remember when I reported anything. I sincerely don't remember reporting a damn thing, but okay. There were a few hackers sniffing around back in the day. So, it's something about this.
You've got Hypno Mail.
Message? What is this? Test 1. No registered headband. I don't... What if I go here, if I go back to that page where everything was blocked? Am I able to use that debugger to, like, revert it? Where I can... So I can see what all these are? I don't know. IP, sound effects for Hype's robot language only.
Downloading debug.
What does that do? If you can see this file, your downloads appear to be functioning normally. If your file manager shows this file is functional. If your Hypnotext viewer can open this file, it's working. If your recycle bin is not full and accepts this file, it's fine. If your launcher is not full and accepts this file, it is a good boy. Okay. Hello? Huh. So again, last we were at was going through here, and I do wonder if there's some way that I can go through this. Does the eye work on this? Like...
Downloading deleted. Deleted. 1.
Oh!
Downloading 4 files. Downloading deleted.
What?
6.
So... Oh, that was fake. That's a fake text deleted. That way they thought they had it, but they didn't. Oh, that's brilliant. Deleted 6. Oh god, there's a lot of... Are these actually empty files? Now do I use the debugger? Wait, what if I... Does that work? Hey, thanks, buddy. I do need you to move now, though. I need you to move. Wait, I just realized. No, that doesn't work. Yes. I guess I have to delete all of these then. Unless I'm like really messing this up and then there's actually like some way to like repair these and I'm an idiot, which is possible. Which is very, very possible. Like, Um. Ugh. Page can't be found. I do think it's something with the debugger. I think it's something with the debugger, but I don't know what. I don't... Like, I don't know how to debug. You know, like, I feel like I'm supposed to be able to debug these or something. I really don't think we have too much left, by the way. I think this is literally it. And, like, that is everything. So that's why I'm gonna not look up any sort of, anything for this. Blah, 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 blah. Something liability, blah blah, copyright infringement, BWL. You can mess with music, apparently. So are you able to... Hold on. Hold on. So... No? Are you able to mess with Timogeddon stuff? Hold on. So, Timogeddon. Bro wishes. Timogeddon. What was his thing again? 00928, eh? 0928. Okay. Boom. Butts disease.hex. True quantity, yeah. Mind crash. Virus ideas. No, he doesn't have, like, he doesn't have his music. About this person, what was theirs? Oh, theirs was theirs. You're right. They have it locked. They have their stuff locked. Was there any other thing they had? Oh god. Alright, again. This. Go away. Leaky piping, dream tools, and then the eye hex. So it's something with dream tool. Does the eye uncover something on the debugger? If you take this over here, does it do anything? No. Nope. Okay, so it's not that. I seriously don't know. It says installing. And it says installing recursive installer. Please wait while recursive installer installs. He thinks that's a bit. No. Oh, here's Samantha warning people about Hypnospace. Please do not use Hypnospace tonight. There are going to be bugs and it's going to be bad. Jumped it up a program, game designer, yeah, whatever. Good. I don't know, jump to the Hypnospace page. I do wonder, by the way, why he doesn't remember us, because we're the guy who reported him and got his Fliss stuff, like his copyrighted material caught. So I don't know why I don't know how he doesn't remember. I have no clue how he doesn't. Okay, what? Leaky piping. Is there something in leaky piping about debug? Like, that real quick. Can't see. You can barely see the pets with the eye. But it's probably because my pet is reincarnated. Whoops. Anyway. Right. What I was doing. The mystery of the deleted zones. Geeks. This is Adrian. This is Adrian and Dylan just talking about random stuff here. Roddy. Do the Starport Castle Dreamville thing. We had a team of interns trying to solve a problem for us, and they chose to put a few zones together on their own server. Stargate. Stargate. Did he hide something on the Stargate castle? Okay. Because if I put in Stargate, right? Yeah, I figured not. So it's probably in the Freeland somewhere. Come see us in Cyber Worlds? Nope, that doesn't look like a thing that exists. If I go back over this, maybe there's something. Because they have Castle Dreamlands. Is it this? Nope. Nope. Oh, only that guy. No. Page cannot be found. I feel like it is that you have to use the debugger. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. I feel like you have to use the debugger on something in order to get, like, everything to pop up, but I don't know. Medical. And you're on this, and nothing. Is there some way to debug this? Is there a stamp? Ooh. Oh. I don't... What? I don't know. I actually don't know what to do with this. I have no idea. If you've downloaded hacker apps in the past, you know the drill. It doesn't look like there's anything specific. As always, Chad, if you have a hint you could give, I would be more than accepting of it. Hint, not the answer. Not the answer. Hint. Oh my god, how do you... Is there a thing where, like, you can use that to then, like, hack Adrian's stuff or something? Like, if you go to the About... Visit Adrian's page. Is there a thing you can use to, like, hack his stuff? I don't... Uh...
Downloading debug. 1.
Yeah, and it's like... Okay, everything's functional, everything's working. If I go to... If I go to this, and I scroll down, does it... Oh, no, 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 that was it. And this page, and you can...
Downloading deleted. 7. Deleted. 8.
Okay.
Downloading deleted. 9.
And... Hmm... So it has to be something with the deleted stuff then, right? Is it just... Again, is it just encrypted? Nope. Hmm. Then it's... Deleted 7 and deleted 8. So what if I...
You've got Hypnomail.
Business data, debug. Hypnospace. Thing of debug. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Um... Hmm.
Downloading debug. 2.
See, it just doesn't quite... I'm trying to think if it's like, okay, well, can you... Daz? No. Huh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the deleted files. It feels like it's supposed to be something with debug. Deleted in 7, 8, 9.
Downloading debug. 3.
File manager shows the files function. Hypnospace Sphere can open this file. It's working. Cyberspace is not full and accepts this file. It's fine. If your launcher is not full and accepts this file. Okay, so everything's fine there. Is it? Hold on.
Downloading debug. 4.
Debug 4 accepts this the launcher. No? Either. Do I have to use the I? I don't. Oh, I don't quite have enough for the maximum cure. Damn. I don't know why I would want it, but I do want it. You know. No. Hmm. Launcher accepts this file, then he's a good boy. Launcher is the pet. Unless you drag the... Oh. I heard that. This is really awkward when there's like no music. It's just like constant quiet. I don't like that. Some sort of noise, something. Oh, that just... Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I got to this, but I don't understand what I meant to do. Are you supposed to take that music? Are you supposed to take the music from the one and then put it over? I don't... Looking for spoiler-free stuff again. Just because I have no idea. I'm completely lost. Let's see. Okay, so in the freelance, right, you'll have to roll back to a previous archive to enter. Entry link was taken down. Roll down, move to area below the box, CM and yep. Hypno Dream Tool. First pet picture clicks alive will bring back your virtual cat. You need to crypt anything. Donate to the Hacks Gods. Positive numbers only. Oh. So this is a fun thing you can do. You can just steal everything from them. Now I'm through to December 31st archive of the Dream Tools page. Whoops. By the way, since I have a whole bunch of this, that means I can get this now. I don't know if I need it, but...
Downloading Hypno Prositube.
You know, I don't know if I need it, but... You know... Oh. I mean... Since I can get the Pro, might as well. Nice. Sweet. Apparently there is a... I think it's a Dream Tools page.
Safe mode activated.
Dream Tools? Dream. Here? See, it's Zones, Starport, Castle, Dream Station. What did the thing say? There's a December 31st archive of the Dream Tools page. Okay. So I guess we go back to the free lands. Need the eye.
Downloading Hypno _Dream Tools.
Didn't mean to do that. Whoa. There's up to text.
Safe mode activated.
I forgot what the different things were.
Downloading Hypno _Dream Tools. 1.
What does that do? Hypno Cure Professional for 1? That's sus. Merchantsoft Clinical Leak Backup. Oh. Huh. Okay, Act 1. Merchantsoft commissions Hypnospace Headband Clinical Study to silence beef brain rumors. Merchantsoft isn't happy with the findings and buries them. Instead commissioning paid tests by independent experts. Releases copies of the damning documents, bringing an end to Hypnospace and Merchantsoft.
Downloading S0225 PSG Hypnospace 1, S0225 PSG Hypnospace 2, Hypnospace Clinical Abstract.
Okay. That did.
Downloading S0225 PSG Hypnospace 1, 1, S0225 PSG Hypnospace 2, 1, Hypnospace Clinical Abstract, 1.
It doesn't work. So I can go in here. These are all the same. Yeah, so this is all the ones that got removed. Effects of nighttime use of Hypnospace technology on sleep quality in healthy individuals. Background: recently released product Hypnospace allows participants to browse a virtual world during their nighttime sleep using a wearable Hypnospace headband. This new technology has quickly grown in popularity, but has also attracted criticism from laymen and scientists alike. Little research has been conducted on this new range of products thus far. This study aims to examine how users' sleep quality is affected when wearing the Hypnospace headband. They selected 21 healthy individuals with no history of sleep disorders. Sleep was monitored for 4 sequential nights using polysomnography. Don't know what that means. Participants were also asked to assess their sleep quality each morning from a scale of 1 to 10. Concentration and focus tests were also conducted in the afternoon to examine the level of fatigue examined by subjects. Subjects wore the Hypnospace headband during nights 3 and 4 only. The results: the mean time spent in REM sleep during the nights without Hypnospace headband was 22.9%, plus or minus 5.2%, similar to data found in Literature 1. During the nights when the patients used the Hypnospace headband, so without the headband was 22.9%, plus or minus 5.2. Time spent in REM sleep increased significantly to 49.7%, indicating poor sleep quality in those nights. Almost all patients experienced an increase in REM sleep when using the Hypnospace headband, 16 significantly so. Studies responded averaged good sleep quality during the nights without the reported average to good sleep quality nights without the headband, 7.2 average, but reported worse sleep quality during nights when they had worn the headband, averaging only 4.5. Almost all subjects experienced a decrease in concentration and focus on days 3 and 4 after using the Hypnospace headband at night. 16 of them significantly so. There's only 21, and 16 of the 21 had much worse focus. So nighttime use of Hypnospace increases REM sleep and decreases both objective and subjective quality of sleep. Daytime fatigue increased after using the headband. Long-term prospective studies are necessary to further determine effects of continued Hypnospace use. Until then, we recommend discontinuing or severely limiting use of this project. This study was funded by Merchantsoft Inc. So this is the I don't need that. This is the image of their headbands. So you hit midnight, headband is active here, and brain activity, I guess, picks up. I don't know. What about this? Midnight, brain activity, spike, 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 and you've got that, spike. Okay. Were these the files that she wants, by the way? How do we send these to Samantha? What?
S0225 PSG Hypnospace.
Let's see. I think we have to figure out a way now to report this. Right? Is that what we have to do? We have to find a way to report? I mean, can't. There? I don't think she can see it. She doesn't have this. Like, I don't know if... I mean, I can easily tell if I check the case. Yeah, here it is. Hard medical evidence.
Important message received from MS_Samantha.
You got it. You are beautiful, just a drop-dead gorgeous hunk of investigating prowess. Did you know that? These reports have horrifying implications. It seems that people in sleep time weren't really sleeping much at all. Surprise, more people weren't hurt. Together with those chit-chat logs you found, we have enough to put away Dylan Merchant for a long time. Stay tuned. Who knows, you might hear your name on the news up here soon. Samantha. If I can close that case then.
Null.
Oh, he detected me doing that, I guess. I guess that's it. I feel like there's supposed to be more.
Important message received from Dylan.
Uh-oh. Hello, Samantha. Fuck. Outlaw final. Pretty soon you'll figure out, like I did, that Hap Chelsea is actually MS Samantha, a former employee of Merchantsoft. Working with me, she is attempting to compile evidence that proves that Merchantsoft is guilty of several crimes, one of which is knowledge of the inherent dangers associated with sleep time computing. Whether she found and submitted these files or not, the truth of this allegation is simple. I am responsible for the Y2K mine crash. Attached you'll find a link to a confession of sorts. Sorry if this letter sounds a bit formal. I've been waiting to write one like it for a while, dreading it actually. However, I'm not scared anymore. It's been eating at me for over 20 years, and I just need peace. I'm not expecting forgiveness from any of you. I know several incredible people that I previously did not. I finally experienced Hypnospace and the beauty its citizens brought into the world for myself. I am so sorry to you, Tim, more than almost anyone. Send this to whoever you need or want to. I'll be waiting, Dylan. I'm waiting to get another thing saying don't open it. I finished my game. The last 2 times we downloaded this thing, it destroyed everything. Okay. I'm prepared for this thing to explode. Jump is shift. Lasso spacebar. Left and right arrow? Double tap. Oh god, wait, what am I... I'm confused. I guess this is telling me where I need to go. Oh god. Wait. Each one... Are each one of these cars one of the deceased? Okay, that doesn't do anything. I'm so confused. Am I okay, good. I'm just faster than this person. That's good. I'm gonna move my mouse up there. Oh, you can Dark Twilight. Yeah, it's literally just... Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Dude's literally gonna... Red's anti-government page has ascended. It's literally just like... This is so uncomfortable. Because again, these are all the people that he killed. So... Citizen. I think there's one more. Like, I believe there's one more. Oh no, Dylan. Track down and apprehend Dylan. No. Track me down, take me in, I won't put up a fight. Does that kill him? Is that what's happening here? Is that telling me that what you're doing when you take these cars is taking them out? And now I got him. I mean... I'm so confused. I'm very confused. I have a feeling that file just like fried his brain. I have a feeling he just fried his own brain. Or our brain's getting fried right now. Because this is really bright. My eyes hurt. Ow. What is happening? Ugh. Returning to HypnoS.
Downloading 5 files.
Oh. I guess that was it. I mean, this tells you everyone who's worked on this. I'm so confused about I'm a little bit confused about the ending. So he actually did just give in? But all the people we're collecting files from were the people he took out, so... Wonder if... Probably those files. It's probably those files. These are... I'm just scrolling through all the names here. So I guess maybe those files that got downloaded will tell us more about what happened exactly. Then, we'll get some idea of what exactly just happened, because I have no idea. A lot of people here. Okay, that's everything. Okay. Credits. I hope you're with your wife now, Carl. I'm sorry. Tiffany, I took your future away from you. Your little worlds delighted others. Mine destroyed them. I'm sorry. Mavis, I'm sorry. Rodney, your family came after us hard after the crash. They disgusted me. They smelled like body odor. Clothes were stained, stretched out, and dirty. They wore flip-flops. They came all the way to San Francisco to our offices, and we sent them away. I want you to know that if they're still around, I'm going to make it right. I'm sorry. And that's this. And this is credits. Which, I already scrolled through. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Is that it? Is that literally everything? Right, and then Kickstart. Oh, it's Kickstarter backers.
Safe mode activated.
I guess that was everything. Huh. Really everything? Hold on. Hold on. And yes, I am looking like the hints up on my phone. Because yesterday, when I tried to bring up the hints on my computer, for some reason, reloaded the stream page, and I lost 2 hours of a VOD, and I'm not doing that again. Here, one of in layer archives, you'll see a news page added by the same user, net seller support now, which mentions that the corruption is a result of glitch in Hypno and can be cured by using safe mode. Okay. Click on that page, use the second site, fire up. Download those text file series images that Hypnospace causes unnatural sleep patterns. You have to confirm its position on the page. Yeah, I did that. Download one. Check your download manager for a final few messages. And then post game. You can find other interactive adventures built within Hypnospace. You see what happened at the Cool Puck Festival. Oh, there's still a little bit here. So if I look up Cool Punk. I think we already found this. I think I found this yesterday, though. It's Cool Punk Festival. What is Cool Punk? Up to Hypnospace. I make a run version on my laptop. Yeah, okay. I guess I sang during the rest of that was Cool Punk to be declared dead, and when Charterman wrote a song on the forum pages of the Minx hacker group. Okay, so you can actually change the amount of people that die and the in the New Year's Eve thing. The number of deaths varies based on the activities. The people who break the rules would have gotten banned and flagged. So if we flag Tiff, she still would be alive. Damn. Yeah, okay, well, I guess that is everything.
Don't be long, JTB.
I guess that's everything. So it didn't even take an hour. Which, I mean, I kind of figured. Well, if that's the case, then we're going to be doing something special. So, I'm going to have to switch to a different window here. So it's going to be black here for a second, but don't worry about it. So, we're going to open this up. And I already know what game we're going to be playing next. Next game we're going to be playing is Botany Manor. And I figured because I knew that we didn't have very long left in Hypnospace Outlaw, I figured we were going to be done with it pretty quick. So, I am going to show you guys how I make thumbnails. This is something different for you guys to understand, just kind of like the mentality of what I have when I go through thumbnails. So, first things first, this is the thumbnail for this video. You'll notice the guides I have. I have this split into thirds for the rule of thirds. That doesn't need to be there, though, nor does that. So I have these two guides here, which is the dead center of the space. And then I have this guide, this one, and this one. Separate the whole thumbnail into 3 equal-sized parts. Now, it might be a little bit hard with this to see, but you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the middle. So the way the rule of thirds works is typically you want to have your subject either put into one of these 3 columns, or you want to put it in the middle with each of these 4 intersections between between the sections acting as like focal points to kind of balance out your image. But for me, I went ahead and I put the glitch for this thumbnail in the dead center and made it pretty much as big as possible to draw people's eyes while using the Hypnospace logo as a background. And if you can tell, I did put a backdrop on the Hypnospace Outlaw logo as well. But that isn't important. What we're going to be doing is getting images for Botany Manor. And I have an idea for what I want to do because I looked up what Botany Manor was and what the game entailed before the stream today because, again, I had a feeling we were going to be doing this. So, I'm thinking I remember seeing that there's a book in the thing. Here, let me go ahead and give you guys the image of me searching too. So there is a book, and the idea is like you're making each plant, and with each plant it fills out information in this book. So what I want to do is do something where I can get an image of the book, or journal. Let me look up journal. Maybe that'll give me a better image. Pro tip, always filter your stuff. Get extra large. I know that what I have is a 720p or a 1280 by 1280 pixel long by 720 pixel tall canvas, this exact size, because that is the size of thumbnails on YouTube. That's a recommended size for them. So I know that I could take this and like crop around that outside. I can take this and crop around it. Or I can just leave them as they are. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the image rather than downloading it. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. And I'm going to anchor that. And I have an idea. Actually, I'm going to send that to new. So let me send you guys back to what I'm doing over here. You can't see what I'm doing because whoops. That works too. I'm just going to remove this. This is the matrix background that I used for everything. Every single one of the thumbnails for this series uses this image in it. Every single one. It's different parts of the image, but you can probably just look at it and you can find the exact parts I used. Just to have like a continuing visual thing. So, since this is going to be like this. What if I move this image? I'm trying not to get it so far to where this left side's kind of funky. I can bring y'all back up. Oh. Why are you guys not quite full size here? There you go. There you go. So I'm trying to make it to where, because I know that when I go too far over this way, oh, there's an arrow in the center. There's a cursor in the center of and I know this is a massive image. Like I could trick it down to 720, move it down here to my center guides like this. It's a little bit bigger than 720. That's fine. I could do that, but I did kind of like full size, if I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this full size. But now we're gonna go back over to this, and we are now going to search, and we're going to see if we can find just an image of a plant. In fact, there's one right there. What plant did we get? Windmill wort. So Botany Manor, we're gonna look up windmill wort. And in type, I'm going to click transparent to see if we can't get a transparent image of this flower. It appears that's not the case, unfortunately. Okay, well, here's an image from Destructoid. that shows the actual flower. Hmm. See, now I don't know. So the idea that I had, going back, send you back here. The idea I had was I was going to take a flower and I was going to put like an actual flower, and I was going to have like a Tinkerbell kind of like fairy dust pixie kind of trail, like that glittery trail. I was going to have that go from the flower to the book, with the idea being that I want the title to be something along the lines of "The Flowers Hold Secrets" or "The Flowers Unlock the Journal" or something like that. Because all in all, this seems more like a cozy game than a mystery game. So I want to kind of lean into the cozy while also still, like, the thumbnail and the title still has to be clickable and intriguing. But I just got a secondary idea in my head where I could do something like coziest puzzle game I've ever played, because I haven't played, I don't think, any cozy puzzle games actually. So it wouldn't be that hard for that to be accurate. So I could do something like that where I take and I do Botany Manor, and I just get an image, a picture of the manor, like this game rant image, and I can do that. I'm just gonna paste this over here for now and move it to a different layer. Don't worry, I'm coming right back to the search engine here. Boop. And then I can go, and then I could go, what if I just type in like Botany Manor flowers? Okay, flower singular, and then we'll try transparent again. Yep. This is a tough one to make a thumbnail for, surprisingly, because like I know what it's for, like I know what the game is based on the trailer, and I read the description of the game, so I know what it features, but I'm struggling to come up with a good concept. Really, this is literally someone's thumbnail with them in the corner. Can y'all see that? You can see there's a person down there. That's literally just a screenshot of their video. YouTube auto thumbnail, baby, gotta love it. Oh man, this is a bit of a pain. This is difficult. Here's a Destructoid, another flower. Maybe use that. So right now, essentially, because I have the idea, what I'm doing is I'm just going to collect images to use, right? I'm just going to collect a bunch of images of decent resolution, and then I'll maybe crop them or cut them in a way that allows me to use them. But since I'm using GIMP and not Photoshop, I am pretty limited in what I can do. Like, GIMP doesn't have a background remover like Photoshop does, because I'm not paying Adobe for shit. Sorry, not happening. This is a teeny tiny one, but there is a flower in the center. There's another flower. Huh. And another book. And then another book. I'm not looking at any of these, by the way. I know it's like spoilers as shit, but I'm not looking at anything about them except looking at the picture of the flower. So we're golden. Not spoiling myself. I almost feel like I could almost take like every one of these pictures from the books and just make the thumbnail the books. But I don't know how I would. I don't know what title I would go with to make that make sense. Because your title and thumbnail have to work together. That's how these things work. Your title and thumbnail have to synergize, right? So they both need to intrigue the viewer, and they both need to work together to hook a prospective viewer, but you don't want them to say the same thing. But I don't know. I got an idea. What if I take and just put a picture of the flower in front of the picture of the manor, and then I just have a magnifying glass over it? Okay, hold on. Type transparent. Find ourselves a good magnifying glass image, shall we? That's not too much because, like, that's a bit. I kind of like the more. I want to go for a magnifying glass that kind of fits with the visuals of the game. So a little bit cartoon looking, but not like too. It's gonna be 3D, but I don't want it to be hyper realistic. I don't think that would work. This is the magnifying glass I used for the thumbnail 2 streams ago. I could just use that one again. Let's see. I also just realized this is really freaking quiet. Hold on a sec. Let's get y'all are gonna follow me here, and I'll send you back to the thing here in a second. Give heart records. Why am I so bad at typing? Jeez. Give hard records. Tap in here. Hopefully it doesn't start playing a song, otherwise I'm screwed. Thank God. Okay, playlists. DMCA. Safe stuff.
We're calling on all late night coders, early morning
Got an ad
gamers,
going here.
self-proclaimed space geeks.
Let me mute the freaking ad. Alright, there you go. Okay, back to magnifying glasses. Copy image. Let's send you guys back over to GIMP so I can get over here with you. Alright, we're gonna send that to a new layer. Okay, so image-wise, we don't need that background anymore. So, what we got here, let me turn this down. Turn that down a little bit, it's quite loud. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way, chat. Let me know. So, first off, magnifying glass is going to go over top. That's given. Magnifying glass is going to go over top. So we have two options. We either have the realistic, or like the in-game, like model of a flower, or we have the journal, the game like journal entry for a flower that we can use. And I really don't know which one to use. But real quick, let me just let me turn this down here. That's better. Seemed like it was a little bit too loud. Based on the fact I, 1, couldn't hear myself, and 2, looking at the audio levels, it was a little bit too much. Alright, here's what we can do. We can use our magic wand here to do this, and then we simply delete it. There's our flower. Let me do that, and let me actually remove that. I don't need that I don't need the glitch anymore. This will help me figure out what wasn't just removed. There we go. Let me make sure I clicked on the right thing. There we go. Remove that. We're not going to need this over here. And then we can use our magic again. Ooh, drag tail, just till we get all of that, and that will help us have a nice, like, clean background here. And now let's bring up our manor. I want to scale this down. It's big. And I can put this dead center. I'm actually going to go ahead and do something I don't normally do, which is just full on stretch. Just stretch. That way that goes better. I actually kind of want to have it so that the door You know what I mean? Get the door so where it's on the center. That way your eye immediately goes towards like the doors being open. Or the open doorway. But I want to do that without it being...
A roach infestation can
without cutting too much here.
Combat roach killing bait stops the problem before it starts. Combat's a trusted
okay, I can't skip that ad. Don't you love YouTube ads? No, I don't have premium. No, I'm not giving YouTube premium just because they're gonna freaking target me with ads. They can buzz off. Okay, so we have that. That might not work visually. Because this needs to be in the middle. I could just real quick, boop. Nice and clean. Kind of nudge this up a little bit. There we go. And then run another boop. Now it's too high. I can tell it's higher. Needs to be like there. Oh, no, I accidentally made another guide. Oh, God. Oh, no, and I made that too tall. I'm failing. There we go. Oh, freaking... God damn it. There we are. Get rid of this extra guide. It's so weird that this is just so small for y'all. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, anyway. I'm just gonna make it to where y'all can actually see, like, the image. This more than the... Like, I don't think you really need to see the history. You can't see the history anyway. That's fine. Or the layers anyway, so you can see the history instead. I just realized these are down here. I almost missed some. And yes, I am a perfectionist, so I will go and get like every little thing here that makes it obvious that it's taken from a separate image like that. Like that still has the remaining background from the other image. I will just take all that out because I want it to be clean. Okay. Small trick I'm gonna show you guys now to show focus. You add a blur on the background, just an even blur on your background, not that much. 1.5 seemed like it's too much. 2 seemed like a bit too much. 1.5 didn't seem like enough. We'll do a 1.75, which means absolutely nothing to y'all. It's all right. Flower seems like it's a bit high. Right? No, that actually looks pretty even. Maybe come over left a bit. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so now I have the flower centered. It doesn't look like it, but it is. Based on the leaves here, it looks pretty close to centered. That might actually be it. So the flower centered, I have my background. Again, the title... Alright. Well, let's get... You see exactly how much of that image is off screen. Oh, whoops. Y'all can't see that. I can choose whether to... Move this. Can I move this over for y'all to... No, I have to move me. For that. You see there's a window there that talks about the scale. And there was like a little chain. If I click that chain and separate it, then I can move the height and weight separately, and that's how you can stretch and just store things. But if you want everything to stay with the same thing that you have, like I do now, then you can keep the chain link together, and it keeps the proportions. Anyway, almost fits perfectly in the glass. Look at that. It fits perfectly in the magnifying glass. I've never had that happen with an image before, where it actually like fits perfectly in a circular object like that. Just nudge it over one, and that's that. The question is, do I want this though? See, that's the tricky part with a thumbnail, and this is like my favorite part of creating, which is why I'm showing this as part of a stream as extra time rather than just ending a stream after 50 minutes. Is because there is like a lot of strategy that goes into planning out a thumbnail, because you have to have an idea of what your title is going to be. And with a stream, it's harder to come up with a title and a thumbnail. With a video, you rather go into the video with the idea of what the title is going to be, if it's something fully like scripted out, or if it's even if it's something you play like a let's play video, right? You can just name, you get the name of what you want to hook people with after you record the video. Though it's best to go in with an idea of what you want to do, because then you can make your title and thumbnail based off of what you want to accomplish in the video, or something you did accomplish in the video, as a way of hooking people and drawing them in and getting some interest. But with a stream, you don't have that, because a stream hasn't happened yet, and it's a let's play, so I don't know what's going to happen. So I kind of just have to make it up, which is what I've done every single time. I've kind of just had to guess what's going to happen based off of where I leave off, based off of what I've seen. If like it's the first thing, it'd be what I've seen. But for like everything after this stream, after first stream, when we're at second, third, however many streams of Botany Manor, I'm going to be pure guessing. I'm going to be pure guessing. I just got an idea. What if I rotate this, say about 10 degrees, and then I have it kind of over here like this? No, I kind of put it just over here, like on these lines. Kind of draw eyes to it. Stupid cockroach ad again. Alright, this is another tool. It's called the Free Select. It's a lasso. You can just select whatever if you just click in areas, or you can click and hold to just specifically drag. But it lets me do that. If I do that, what if I make this a little bit bigger then? Right? And I kind of... put the flower petal on this focus point. Right? Like that. Like it's a little cut off, but that's fine. Like a little cut off at the bottom is fine. It is a plant. It is a flower. So it's not going to be weird that it's cut off at the bottom. Now I gotta think of something I can put here. Whether that's text, whether that's... Hold on, I got an idea. Give me a split second while I go back to that one, to the one page where I got the image of the flower in the first place. Let me go back to that, because I have an idea. Let's see. Right. This is from a different source as the other one, but that's fine. Two new layer. Alright, then we bring this over here, right? Because this is the windmill wort. And then we take this. And we're going to... I'm just going to get a generic shape around here. So... invert it. There we go. Alright, and now, unfortunately, I know this book has, like, rounded edges, but I'm probably just going to end up punching those edges out. I'm gonna get this cropped to the pixel now on either side, just so that way. Just so that way, this would look cleaner when we use this on their edge. And now I'm seeing that it appears to be... I just messed up the top. That's all it is. Fix. Now you're just being annoying. All right. And then hit delete. Cool. Now we have the book with the thing in it. And here in a second, I will show you guys one of the best tips that you can have for making thumbnails that every one of your favorite creators probably uses. Every single one probably uses the same thing. Well, they all use the rule of thirds too, almost certainly. So you can see that's where that image comes from. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this a little bit, and then we're going to rotate it -15? No, it was 10. -10 degrees. Because this is rotated about 10 degrees. We have the flower rotated about 10 degrees. I'm going to have the book at -10 degrees. So now they're going towards each other. Like this. But I'm going to do that. And I don't know, let's put it there. And now you can see that text, it's really blurry. I don't really like that. I want it to be visible. So I'm going to take and enhance, sharpen. And I might even over sharpen it. It really depends on... Yeah, that works. Where that says clues, I'm going to take and do a... You know what I might do instead? We'll do a couple ideas here, but... No, I can't, because it's, I was going to fill it all in with one color, but you see how the light is going up here and grading like that? I'm not going to replicate that even if I try. I'm not going to do it. So, best move is... Can you read that? Not really. Okay. Now, what if I take this magnifying glass, right? Remember the magnifying glass from earlier, folks? What if I take this and I put it over this? Like so. And then we nudge this book over a bit. And then... Watch this. I'm going to duplicate this layer. And then I'm going to go to our magnifying glass, and I'm going to do this. So it selects... Okay, that's not going to work. So we're going to do an ellipse instead. But I'm going to select everything in the glass. Right, I'm going to try and select everything that's actually in our magnifying glass. It might be a few pixels off. That's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're never going to notice it. But now what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control-I. We're going to delete. And now we have this bit that is just this central area. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make this bigger. I'm actually going to make this bigger. Do it like that. But hey, look, it's being... You know, it's being magnified. But I've changed my mind about my execution here. Because I want this further up. It's actually getting the name of the flower. There we go. Alright. Same thing as before. We're going to take and try and make a circle here that's about the same size as our magnifying glass. So that way we can capture everything that's in this middle. We're going to go to our duplicate. If I hit that, is it? Okay, it's not. Now we have this from our duplicate. That's the exact size just of our, and of course it was now thing, but mainly it's the size of what's in our, of what is in our magnifying glass. So if I make this like, say 900, you just want to make it big enough to where you can tell that it's being magnified, right? That's all you need to do. Which I can do simply like that. Needs to be a bit bigger, I think. 920, we'll say. And I'll actually adjust it now with this, so in that way it's, so you can tell it's being magnified. Maybe a little bigger, maybe like 930. And if anyone's thinking, hey, I can't see through the magnifying glass, don't worry, we're gonna fix that here in a second. I think I'm pretty confident with that. So we're gonna go back to our magnifying glass and we're going to make yet another circle. I probably could just save the circle as a path and really save myself from having to do this over and over again. Would have been better to think of that at the beginning though. But anyway. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we have our lens piece again. So we're gonna go back here and we're going to go and do that. So now what I've done is I've trimmed that excess that was from where I zoomed it that might have been sticking out from the sides of the magnifying glass that I couldn't see. But now we're going to be on this.
But did you know that there's a YouTube music app
duplicate the layer.
listen to playlists based on whatever mood you're in?
Okay. And now we have only the glass. Do that.
YouTube Music Premium.
Okay. So now we have one layer that's the magnifying glass itself and another one that's the lens. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the lens and I'm going to change the opacity. And y'all can't see that window, unfortunately, but we're going to pretty much just take a shot in the dark here. Say 75%. You can see through it a little bit better now. Let me zoom in a little bit more for you guys. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't zoomed in very far. You can see through it a little bit better now, but still not very good. So, go down. I tend to go from one extreme to the other so I can see if I want something to be more transparent or whether I want it to be more translucent. So how thick, how see-through do I want this object to be? So I tend to go from one extreme to the other and determine from there, okay, that looks better. No, that looks better. We work from there. Yeah, like with this one, I think I kind of like that better. I think I kind of like that better. I do like the more transparent. Let's try 30 so you can at least get some of the glass on there. Yeah, there we go. I like that. And I'm going to go and I'm going to sharpen this bit even more so it's even kind of more obvious. I don't want to over sharpen it though, but that's over sharpened. That doesn't look very good, does it? That doesn't look very good, chat, does it? Looks disgusting, huh? Yeah, don't over sharpen stuff. It looks nasty. And I already know I don't have a lot of pixels and things to work with here. This is a very dangerous game. Hide my guides. There you go. There's that. Another way I could go about this, like, ooh, these colors, I kind of need to pop a bit more, so I can go to my saturation, and I can increase saturation. Now, I don't want to do it that much, but I do want to change it up a little bit. Let's see, what's 1.5 look like? I think it could work if I go to the actual book itself and also increase its saturation a little bit to like 1.1. So now that looks almost more highlighted too. And we can make that color, make all that color change pop even more if we up the contrast a couple clicks. There's contrast up to about 5. And I was only on the book. My bad. Hold on. Let me actually show you with the magnifying glass. like I was trying to do. Brightness contrast. Okay. So, again, don't overdo your contrast either. A little bit will do you most of the time. Just a little bit of contrast is all you need. Like that. Go to 5 because I like round numbers. I'm not OCD, I don't think. So that's what we were at. And that's what we're at now. Look a little bit better. It pops a little bit more at you. And I'm actually going to bring the saturation back down on the book. Where it was. I know I upped it by 0.2, so I can bring it down by 0.2. Now, we went from that. So it's a little bit more visible. Now, the flower. Kind of going to do the same thing here. Let's increase the saturation a bit. 1.3. I like that. I just realized that's there. And I'm going to need to increase the contrast. I feel like you should do contrast first before you do saturation, by the way. I'm probably doing this backwards. Story of my life. And now I'm going to do something you probably shouldn't do, which I'm going to actually lower the saturation of my background just a smidge. Not that much. That's too much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. By like, I think that's 2.5%. I just dropped that by. In case anyone's like, must be like hyper OCD about it. Now my goal is to draw attention to everything, which I'll do it the same way I do everything else, which is I will center my drop shadow to the dead center of my object. I'm able to choose my blur radius, which is how far, let me do the grow radius. This is how far away from the object the shadow will go. You can see that it's protruding out. So like 66 will go very, very far away from the object. Like 15. You can see 15, how far away it is. And if I drop it down to 4, a little bit closer. We're going to do a bit more like 9. And then the blur radius I'll show you again. Or not again, but I'll actually show you. The higher the blur radius, like right now it's on 0. And I just increase it to 6. You can see it's how far away from, like how many edges, like it detects the edge. How far in from the edge do you want to start blurring? And I can also choose my opacity. But I'm thinking I'm going to drop this drop shadow, the grow radius, just a little bit. I'm going to drop the blur radius a little bit. Because, spoiler, that's about the size you typically see thumbnails at. So I tend to going heavy-handed with a shadow isn't the worst idea. At least with me, I tend to go a little heavy on the shadow because it's like you won't see it otherwise. We're gonna go 2, and now I'm gonna remember these settings. I'm gonna apply the exact same settings to the book over here. So, and that's the exact same settings on both on the book and on the flower, but I think the book actually needs more grow. And okay, I guess you all are about to see the opacity change. So low opacity, you can't see anything. High opacity, it's almost an outline. Actually, this is how I outline stuff sometimes, is I just do a drop shadow. Let's say,
With the YouTube music app, you can just
let's say
remix
0.6.
after remix after remix.
That good to y'all?
after remix.
Little 0.6 there.
I love that house version. Try 1 month free.
But same, I'm gonna drop the grow radius a little. Oh, grow radius is a little bit too big. It doesn't help that this is a rectangle. That the book is a rectangle. That really doesn't help. Okay. Boom. Bring up our guides. Now, I'm going to try something, because I can very easily just hide something if I want to. It's literally one click. Y'all can't quite see it because it's behind my face cam, but it's really, really easy to hide stuff here. I don't know why. This room keeps getting darker and brighter and brighter and darker. It's freaking weird. But it's making me look shiny, and I'm not that shiny, I swear. I'm not that oily. See? My hands are clean. I'm going to grab an arrow. Don't hate me. Question is, which arrow? Transparent. The question is, what arrow? And we can figure that out by looking at the colors of our image. So we have red, or like a pinkish, reddish, and green. And then we have a little bit of yellow, like a golden kind of thing going on with that. So because we have the object that's mainly green and mainly like this pinkish reddish, probably don't want to mess with that too much. We probably don't want anything that's red or green, because then it'll just look kind of weird compared to this. Blue would also probably look weird. Red and green are opposite colors. So maybe because I kind of want to put it in the middle. Or at the very least, I want to put it like down in this bottom third. Y'all can't see my cursor. I just realized y'all can't see my cursor. Hold on. Oh, no, y'all can't see my cursor. I can't see my cursor in the preview. Oh, because I'm not technically in a window. There you go. I want to put the arrow here in this bottom center third, I think, if I'm going to do one. Again, we have to choose an arrow first. So now we get to choose an arrow. I want one with a curve. That one's kind of That one's kind of I want one that's kind of smooth through the whole thing. It's not like a sudden kind of thing. Hold on, I'm gonna take a look at the flower. Okay, the flower's more round at the top. I'm trying to like think visually with something that's this sharp, kind of weird. If everything else is kind of round visually, and then you got like this really sharp arrow, it might look off. And I think that's what I'm seeing, is that a sharp pointed arrow like that would be off. I need one that's a bit more rounded, like this one. And again, I'm not saying for certain I'm going to use this arrow either. I might find an arrow and go, ew, that's disgusting, and just remove it entirely. I mean, it's got a round and it's got the point of an arrow. That might work. That might work. I mean, if I flip this vertically and then I turn it slightly. You know what? It doesn't need an arrow. And I'll show you why. We have one object taking up this whole area. We have another object taking up this whole area. A lot of, like, pretty much our main focus is already determined, with the one focus point being... With our one focus point being here with center of the magnifying glass, and the other one being on the flower. Those focus points are pretty much already occupied. Putting something here when I'm using these points, I feel like will be weird and look unbalanced and just too busy. If anything, I think what I need is a better background image. So that is what we're going to find now. We're going to click over and we're going to find ourselves a better Botany Manor image. And hopefully it doesn't try to make it transparent. It is. We're gonna do all. And now we just need a good Botany Manor image for the background. We could use this image from their Steam. We could use that. In fact, I'll go ahead and I'll nab it. Preferably, I always like to use stuff that is from, like, actual, like, the advertisement or the trailer. Because that's stuff that's, like, that's the best stuff, typically, you know? Normally, it is where it is for a reason. We don't need that flower anymore. Yeah, normally, like, that is where it is for a reason. Like, they chose that image to put in the ad for a very good reason, because it's a really good shot. So I like to use those. Now, I won't use any of these side images, because our two objects are straight-on visual shots. I feel like it would be weird if this is at an angle in the background. I feel like that would just look odd. So I kind of want a straight-on shot. If anything, so there's like this visual idea of you holding both of them up in front of your face, kind of thing. Because like this one's kind of at the angle, and that didn't look right. That's the actual manor itself. You know what? Let's take you back here, and I'll show you what we got. So, I grabbed this one image, which was from the Steam, which y'all remember. That was like 2 seconds ago. And I'm going to line it up to this flow of water is dead center. Just like that. And we're going to do that. Use a lot of brightness, there's a lot of colors. But I have to be smart with this. I'm going to have to blur that a bit. But I'm not going to have to drop the saturation of it. So there we go. So it's either this one or this one. A or B? B or A? Okay. You know what? Doing it zoomed in like this isn't good. So this is a trick I said I was going to do earlier that almost every one of your favorite YouTubers probably does for their thumbnails. This is called the postcard test or stamp test or whatever. So typically, I'm going to actually remove my guides here. You can see better. So what they do is they go into their photo editor or whatever they're creating, using to create their thumbnail, and they zoom out until it's about the size of a postage stamp or a postcard. Because this is about the size the video is going to be. This is about the size that the image is going to be on mobile devices. Look, you can see yourselves. See my light at least, whatever. So this is what it's going to look like on that. So if you need it to be so that it's immediately visually 1 second, you can see exactly what's going on. And I'm going to be honest and say I don't think that's possible with this. Flower, a book, and a magnifying glass. I mean, I guess that's kind of the thing of like, how do these two things relate? I guess there is a thing of like, okay, well, how do these two things relate? I don't want to put an arrow, because I feel like it's pretty freaking obvious the flower and the book relate to one another without an arrow. Like, I don't think I need to baby anybody. Typically, I go this small, by the way. But y'all can't see that on stream, so I'm going up one higher, so y'all at least get that same sort of idea that I have. Another trick. Cover your eyes. Okay, everyone in chat, do it with me. Cover your eyes. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to open our eyes. We're going to count to 1, and then we're going to recover our eyes. Alright? So, open your eyes and look at the thumbnail for 1 second. Ready? 3, 2, 1, look. 1, cover your eyes. Alright, what did you see? I saw the flower. That's it. The flower is the only thing that grabbed my eye. I didn't see the book. I only saw the flower. Now I do think with this background, I'm gonna go down and cover my eyes now. I do think with this background, the flower pops more, which is good. That's great. That's what I want. Now, the reason why you do what you just did is that is how long people typically look at a thumbnail. That's how long you typically look at a thumbnail. 1 second. That is how long we as creators have to hook you to get your attention. So that 1 second. So the 1 second test, pretty easy. You know, what things stuck out to you? What things immediately stuck out in that 1 second? Because it's like, that's what your average person is going to see. And is that what you gathered in that 1 second? Is that enough to intrigue you? Were you able to figure out what was going on in the thumbnail? Because if it's like there's too much going on, I don't know what the hell was happening in that 1 second. It's too busy and you need to remove some stuff. But I do honestly think that this works. I do think this works. I don't think it needs an arrow, but again, it's like, you know what? Worst case scenario, I can just bloody remove it. We'll give it a shot. The worst thing it can do is look like garbage, so. The absolute worst thing that can happen is that it looks like absolute manure. That's the worst thing that can happen. We'll just use this image. I'm gonna use this arrow. I'm gonna zoom back in now so that everyone can see, including myself. There we go. There's a pretty thumbnail, pretty image. This is the arrow I grabbed. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna work. I do need my guides back because I'm trying to put it in the center, like this, and it would have to go over everything. You. Alright, well now y'all are gonna see my trick for using a drop shadow as an outline, because you. Filters, line shadow, drop shadow. Now watch as I slowly but surely make a drop shadow into an outline. I think 5 is fine. And then click it to the background so you see the whole thing. I mean,
The YouTube Music app can sense what you like.
I think what I want to do is I actually want to
Try
flip
1 month
this.
free.
That. And then rotate it a little like that. Scale it down just a bit. Undo this rotation just a smidgen. Nope, that's the wrong way. 1.5. All right, chat. You ready? A, B. A, B. Now, if I was actually making a video, YouTube has this cool feature where you can actually like test thumbnails against one another. So what I would do if this was a video was I would just take this, export it, and then remake the arrow visual and then export it again, and then just make it an A/B test, and whichever one works. I actually don't like where the arrow's at. It's definitely a little odd visually. I'm not gonna lie. It's odd. I do feel like this rotation needs to be fixed though. It's still not quite where I want it to be. What if we do a little bit of something like this? What if we do it like that? You know, it's kind of. It's like the spacing I can't quite figure out, I think. God, it's so hard to find like that proper kind of gap, you know, to where it's like, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure the distance between the point of the arrow and the magnifying glass is similar to the end of the arrow and the flower, which is like, it feels like a hyper OCD way to go about this, if I'm being honest. So I'm hoping, move this, zoom out, guys. So I'm hoping the addition of the arrow makes it to where you go flower, arrow, magnifying glass, and you kind of think to yourself, how do these connect? And then you have the title of like, coziest game I've ever played, or The Flowers Hold the Secrets. I think that's what I'm going to go for. That's a really good title. The Flowers Hold the Secrets. And you'll have something like that. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Control S, and I'm going to call this Manor 1. Thankfully, y'all can't see any of this, because y'all don't need to see my files. Not that if anything sus, it's just like, I have a lot of shit. And it looks messy. I don't want you to judge me. Manor 1. That's my compression level a little bit. There we go. And this is going to be our thumbnail for tomorrow. Whoop. This is going to be the thumbnail for tomorrow. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that little thumbnail tutorial of everything, and I hope that is like, I hope y'all found that a little bit interesting to see the idea of like what you go through as a creator to try and come up with ways to get people's attention and try and get them to click into a video or a stream and watch it, and how it's not really that easy. And if this did seem easy to you, then I must be better at this than I think, because this is not easy. This is, coming up with stuff like this is hours of learning, like hours of watching video about the like reason why you make thumbnails and everything, combined with oh god, see, it's 2025, combined with 4.5 years of practice. I've been doing this too damn long. God, because this channel's from October 2020. I didn't post on here from May of 22 to February. That's a year and a third you take away, but I was working on another channel at that time for about 6 months of that, so it's more or less about 4 years worth of experience mixed with hours of learning about thumbnails. So, just the smallest things of creation are actually a little bit harder than you think, but that's okay. But again, that is your thumbnail for tomorrow. And you will see it in action tomorrow in your sub boxes if you're subscribed. If not, hopefully I get recommended to you, and you'll see it in your recommended list. But until then, I will see you later. Bye-bye!